All right, so this is happening right now in Italy. Protesters slamming the nuptials of tech billionaire Jeff Bezos and his now wife, Lauren Sanchez. The two got hitched in Venice last night ahead of today's star-studded reception there in the floating city. And for weeks now, protesters have been calling out the couple for what they say is a gaudy display with signs and banners that read "No space for Bezos" and "The 1% ruins the world." The weekend festivities reportedly cost a whopping $56 million, but that's just a drop in the bucket for Bezos because the Amazon CEO is worth more than $231 billion. Can you believe that? So that means this $56 million for Bezos is about the equivalent to spending about $200 for the average American. Joining us now to talk more is the editor-in-chief of JustinLife.com and pop culture commentator Nekia Nichelle. Great to see you.
Great to see you. Why do we always match, Anna?
I know, we do. Welcome back. Good to see you, girlfriend.
Thank you.
So I don't understand. I mean, look, the protesters have been going on in Venice for a while. They are sick of the tourists coming and messing up their town, they say. But look, they're getting this huge injection of cash right now. What's the problem?
Yeah, I was looking into it because I was wondering. I didn't even know that there was protesters, at the wedding or trying to stop the wedding from happening. But see, this is the thing. So protesters are gathering in response to Bezos being there. They have about 90 jets flying into Venice right now. So that is causing, they're concerned about the growing public tension between the ultra wealthy and how they show up in the global space. And so they've threatened to block a canal. As you said, the No Space for Bezos campaign is activated. They're really focused on trying to make sure that they are approaching, that the wealthy, I should say, is approaching climate concerns, labor issues, corporate responsibility. That's what it's, all about with the protesters.
Yeah, I guess the protesters too. I mean, it just, when we see these live pictures, it just reminds you of the popularity of AOC and Bernie Sanders' Fight the Oligarchs tour, Fight the 1%, and the issues they had with Elon Musk, even without Doge coming into play there. But give me some dirt. Okay, so I saw the pictures. I saw Kim Kardashian. I saw Khloe. I saw Orlando Bloom. I did not see a Katy Perry. I saw Ivanka Trump. Give me some dirt.
Well, you already know, Anna, the whole thing with Orlando and Katie. So, yeah, there was already talk with that they, going through a divorce. So Orlando was going to show up solo, sans Katie. But it's about a 200 people guest list between A-listers, tech, media, just Hollywood's who's who. I saw Oprah as well. Gayle King, Mick Jagger is supposed to be on the list as well. The Kardashians are there. I've been hearing on social media, or been seeing on social media, people weighing in on what the Kardashians wore. Some people are like, why would you wear white? You're not supposed to wear black at a wedding. Right now, with the celebrities, they are on a social media blackout. So, everything is real hush-hush, real quiet. Yeah. Seeing as though, there are protesters there.
Well, look, I love Lauren Sanchez's dress. Let's look at that one more time as we head into our break. But I don't know how you would move in it. I don't know how you'd be able to wiggle your legs. But she certainly looked beautiful. Editor-in-chief of JustinLife.com, Nekia Nichelle, thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
My twin today. Great to see you.
I know.
More News Nation now coming up right after this.